All right, I'm gonna do a quick chapter review for Black Clover, chapter 346, called "The Five Zetan." So it first starts off with us seeing the five-headed dragon demon from far away. From the residents' perspective, we see that the residents had been transferred to a safe and remote place away from their uh, you know current re- uh, current residents. And so then we just see them, talking about how huge the dragon is, how dangerous it looks, and whatnot. And we also see some of the residents, kind of being worried, asking questions like, how they're gonna handle demon this big and whatnot, and if they're gonna be anything left from their home after this fight. And so then the next page starts off with seeing, I forgot her name, Kizi Kaku. I completely forgot, and I completely butchered it. But the one of the crazy reusing seven ladies, we see her in the air laughing. Sister Lily tried to restrain her with the spatial cube, the power that she was gifted from Lucius. But it seemed like that the reusing lady kind of sidestepped in the air and dodged to the box. From the looks of it, it seemed like that she might have dodged it. I'm not exactly sure, because in the next page we see that she was dragged by one of Ishika's uh, black orbs, because we know that in previous chapters we see that when she fought with Asta, that she was using the black orbs in order to manipulate her, I guess you could say, like, her gravitational pull, so to speak. So, like, it would be random to see where she would get pulled and pushed from. And we see Ishika telling her that, Keze Kaku, you're going in too far about a plan. And we see Lily saying that, what incredible magic. Are you sure you should be fighting me, though? And then it cuts to the dragon just tearing right through, like, multiple buildings of the place of the land of sun. And then the dragon also tried to strike Kezekaku. Kezekaku dodges it and also kind of like scrapes just a little bit of the dragon's head. The and this is the dragon head that looks like a swordfish. Guess you can call it I guess sword dragon or yeah, sword or dragon sword head. And so then we see the other one that looks like a hammerhead that fires a blast at the at the land of the sun, destroying even more landscape and property. And Sister Lily put in a smart remark saying, "Oh, you better do something, or the five-headed dragon will destroy everything." And then we see the other dragons kind of like closing in, getting ready to pounce. And then we have Ishika, responding to Sister Lily, saying that no, it won't. We have an all-seeing Lord on our side. And then we kind of get like a quick little flashback of like their brief little meeting on on what their next action should be for this upcoming fight. And Ryuzen like gives them all the details, which is crazy for me. It's like, I know they told what his power was, but it's like it's crazy that he has the power to see everything from like everything at a constant time in different areas. And so he's just giving the all the details, saying that we're going to be under attack. The land of the sun sets. The land of the sun is about to become a battlefield, and that we will fight Lucius' henchmen. Three tough, three tough ones called the Paladins. The Ryusen Seven are the only ones who could take them on. And then he also give them the Ryusen Seven, the Paladins, abilities too. And the Sister Lily is the one with water and spatial magic. Heath is the one with ice magic, and Urulu is the one that can control magical beasts. So I'm kind of interested in Urulu, just to see like if you can ever get a brief backstory, what he was before and whatnot. Because like a magic that can manipulate special beasts, that's just that gotta be somehow, some way make him some sort of special individual. But either way, Ryuzen goes on with a plan, saying that they're planning to release the five-headed dragon, and that they should be here in the morning. So all the Ryuzen Seven knew exactly what was going to happen, with the paladins coming up and breaking the shrine to summon the dragon. And so then the Ryusen shouted and Ink saying that then let's go settle their hash now. But Ryusen Sasum saying, nah, we'll save the people first. And then he says, if we fight them about laying the groundwork, no matter where or how we do it, there's going to be victims. These people can even raise the dead, so some of those folks might get turned into paladins. And that's like that's just kind of crazy. Like the fact that what's his name, Ryu, that Ryu can like know all of this, like the fact that they can turn people into paladins. Because I thought only Lucius can turn them into paladins, or maybe he just means in general that since they are paladins, they can probably take any of the people that are deceased, bring them over to Lucius, or I don't know, or maybe those paladins also have powers to transform other people into paladins. Either way, that's crazy that he made a statement like that. Because like if they can, that would be a crazy way to like overtake the kingdom. Like you don't even need Lucius to to be there to convert people. People will already be converted. And I also like how Ryu also has concern for the citizens of his place, and that he believes that they should move them. That's pretty cool because we see how the Clover Kingdom, every time the Clover Kingdom gets invaded, they come unprepared. Like the citizens is always gets attacked, just like that time when Radius were there with his zombies, or from that from one of the ancient devils from the Spade Kingdom just out of nowhere invaded the Clover Kingdom. He just started smashing buildings and whatnot. So that's cool to see that Ryu, is pretty active on that. So Ryuzen tells a Ryuzen 7 that what we should be thinking are about the lives of the people. So let's clear everybody out of Goshu, then tackle the enemy there. So they already have the plan where they're gonna evacuate everyone from Goshu, and then set the battlefield of Goshu for the upcoming fight. So that's pretty cool. And Ryu also says that them and the five-headed dragon both. Oh yeah, him saying that they're gonna Ryu and Seven gonna tackle the five-headed dragon and the paladins both. And we see some of the recent 7 comments with the lightning one saying, but it's a legendary monster that pretty much destroyed the land of sun, right? Then we see Kazekaku saying, can we handle an opponent like that? Ryu laughs it off, saying, sure, it's the biggest enemy ever, but I believe in you. If anyone can take it down, it's you guys. So he kind of gives like a little motivation speech because it is his strongest force, or I guess the only strongest force that we're using 7. Like I don't know, they have like some sort of armor like the Clover Kingdom, but these are their strongest warriors. And so the Ryusen 7, goes for that praise, saying, and so we can win this. Besides, if he's going to put it out like that, taking that thing on is our only option. And we see the other 4 of the Ryusen 7 taking out their scrolls, about to prepare for battle. First, we see Kazekaku show her skills and her Yojutsu, where she dives straight into one of the dragon's mouth. But soon as the dragon tries to swallow Kazekaku, she comes out the skull of the dragon, completely saws like cutting it in pieces, or cutting out from the dragon and whatnot. And so we see Kazekaku's magic being revealed, being Snow Yojutsu, Silver Fox, and Blood Dying Robes. And we kind of see this cool little panel of her cutting out or emerging from the dragon's skull and slicing it in pieces. I think that was a really cool panel to show her craziness. That even against a dragon of this size and magnitude, it doesn't phase her at all. I think she's battle ready, I guess, or battle hungry. And her form is also cool. I like her design. Gives out the fox fox theme type of thing with the fox ears and the fox tails. So that's pretty cool. Then we get the next one with the Buddha or the priest. We see his magic called Earth Yojutsu, Giant King of Wisdom. He kind of summoned like this giant Buddhist monk, and that one of the dragon, he smashed his head right in with his fist, and it like completely destroyed the dragon's face because like his eyes start flying out and whatnot. So that's pretty cool. And it's crazy how you can summon a Buddhist like of that size. Like the thing is almost about as big as the dragon. Like I don't think it's big as the dragon's body, but it is big enough to handle on one of the dragon's head. So and then we get the next page of 2 more reusing 7 showing off their skills. with one of them using Wind Yojutsu. One of them using Wind Yojutsu, killing Kakara Blade, using like a wind slashes and whatnot. And I like his form too, cause like he gets like the little wind effects on his body, and his mask kind of gives off like a wind style hair when he uses magic. So I like that. I like that a lot. And get the other one. I think her name is Komari. I can't remember, but the lightning one, she uses lightning Yojutsu, Diamond Yasha, Princess Fightful Dance, which is pretty cool. It shows her using Zeton with multiple strikes, cutting up the dragon. And last but not least, we see Ishika using her Zeton. We all know that her Zeton is like she just does one slash, going all out, and it's called Dark Yojutsu Black Crescent Moon. And I like that because like that's literally what the move looks like. Like the whole slash is like a crescent moon, which is pretty cool. And it completely slices the dragon's head off. And we see what was it? We see 5 of the dragons already defeated, already just defeated by the Ryusen 7. We see Lily impressed, saying amazing. So these are the country's strongest mages. And we see Ishika telling or saying that Lord Ryuya believe in us, so the Ryusen 7 will never yield. And I think it was a pretty good chapter. It was pretty basic because it like in the first half it shows like how they prepare for this. In the second half, just shows all their moves and their reveal their skills. So I think that was a pretty cool thing to show. I like their designs, especially the mask guy, the Oni, where he has the like the little wind hair. I like Ishika's outfit too, her design, and Kesukaku's and whatnot. I think they all look pretty cool. My least favorite one is the Buddhist. He looked pretty basic, but his magic is pretty awesome. But other than that, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna give this chapter a 8 out of 10 because it was a really cool short action packed chapter. So yeah, that's pretty much